Alrighty, so this one is DNA Goes to the Races. This is the sheet that you'll write on. I accidentally put it on gold, but I think you'll somehow forgive me. So DNA Goes to the Races is electrophoresis. The concept of electrophoresis is when you put a charged molecule into a charged environment, it will be pushed or pulled towards a certain charged electrode. So DNA is electrically charged. So if we put it into the environment, it scooches along as the electric current pulls it. So when we have pieces of DNA which we cut using restriction enzymes, which from the last one with DNA scissors, we'll end up with different sized pieces. And so what happens is we put them into a little well, and so you take a pipette and you sort of put your sample into the well, and then you would turn on some electricity, and then it would carry the pieces down the gel. And so the smaller the pieces are, the further they travel. The bigger the pieces are, the less they travel, because it has to do with how heavy they are. So it's easier to push something light and it's harder to push something heavy. So all I want you to do on this one, it's very, very simple, is there are 3 different samples, and there are 3 different digested pieces of DNA. And so I want you to tell me how far these pieces are going to go. So for this one, we have a chunk that is 4,000 base pairs, 3,500 base pairs, 2,500 base pairs, 5,000 base pairs under EcoR1. And so we would say, well, this chunk is going to go to 4,000. And so we draw a little smudge right there. And then we have one at 3,500, so one about right there. And then we have one at 2,500. And then we have one at 5,000. And so if we were to put a sample in and let it travel down the gel, this would be the biggest, this would be the next biggest, this would be the next biggest, and then this would be the smallest. So if you remember when we talked about our EcoR1 and the other one that we cut, this is a really small piece, and this is be a really big piece. So this piece might go here, and then this piece might be that one, just to sort of link it to the stuff that we talked about yesterday. So then I want you to take BAM-H1 and HIND3, and so do BAM-H1 and HIND3, and just draw me little squiggles on there. That's it, just practice.